Hey everyone, so the Median Tour embargo is up and I'm sure most of you have consumed all the info that you were looking for. You've picked your main and like me, you're looking forward to November 19th. You're planning out your leveling, you're looking for a raid group maybe, but most importantly, if you're like me, you're thinking about how you're going to set up your hotbars. Now, some jobs are going to get new skills, some jobs are going to have skills removed, and some jobs are brand new altogether. So if you're like me, you start moving stuff around, maybe putting in like placeholders and all that mess so you can speed run your hotbars when the servers come up. But there's actually a way to set up your hotbars before Endwalker even comes out. All it takes is a bit of macro know-how, so let's talk about that this video. So I did this back in Shadowbringers, and this was what the macro would have looked like that would allow me to place a bunch of skills on my hotbar. /hotbar designates that we're going to make a hotbar change with the macro itself. The action text indicates the type of thing we're actually adding to the hotbar. For this, we'll use action, throughout most of this video, but items, emotes, mounts, minions, you can do this with pretty much anything. We'll go over some alternate uses later on. After that, fill in the action or item or whatever it is you want to use. If it's more than one word, you need to put it in quotation marks, but I just put them all in quotation marks for consistency's sake. Then the last two inputs are the hotbar number and the location on the hotbar. So 1 here would be hotbar 1 in the first slot, for example. So now we just need to insert the names of the skills from the media tour, and we can prepare up to 15 actions per macro. We just need to know what hotbar we're putting it on and what slot we're actually putting it on. So let's look at my Reaper hotbar from the media tour. So without factoring in the fact that I have no role actions set, if you wanted to do this exact same thing, your macros would look something like this. These two macros would set up exactly what I have on the screen, and all I need to do is tap them as soon as I swap to Reaper and Endwalker, and presto changeo. Of course, I need to add role actions. I'd probably do something a bit different, but you get my gist. Now this, of course, comes with one caveat or potential downfall, is that the Endwalker Media Tour is not final. Everything there is subject to change, so skill names could change as well. I know for Dancer in Shadowbringers, they actually swapped the names of Saber Dance and Devilment. So I did a macro for that, and I ended up having to swap the names after the launch. But that's not that bad, and odds are there won't be sweeping name changes across all the skills. So when I unlocked Dancer in Shadowbringers and used my hotbar macros that I had set up in advance, this is essentially what it looked like. You might need to press them a couple of times to get all of it to register, just sometimes it works out that way, but I'm telling you, that's really satisfying to look at again. So yeah, set up macros for as many jobs as you want to change your hotbar layout ahead of time. You might not need it for everything, but I know I like to do it for the new jobs in particular. These types of macros also have tons of other great applications if you didn't know about them. I know people who use these to change through manual mount setups, maybe bring up more hotbar emotes or swap between different emotes on their hotbar. They can change between deep dungeon, Bozja, and normal hotbars that they can use for different types of content. It's an incredible set of macros to utilize for this and in everyday play if the need arises. But anyway, I just wanted to make this quick little tip video because this is something I do every expansion and I thought maybe some of you could use it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned. We'll have tons more Endwalker stuff on the channel as it comes closer and of course after it releases. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.